Alvin Thurkauf hails from Zug, Switzerland, but he does have a Canadian background. His dad was born in Montreal and grew up in Burnaby, so the younger Thurkauf did hear about what the Okanagan is known for before he came.
Yeah, I've heard of it. My dad came up here when he was younger, had some nice summers. But other from the hockey club, I've never really heard, except my buddy, Chris Schmidley. He played here, and when I got drafted, I just said, take the opportunity, you won't get another one.
The 18-year-old was eligible for this past summer's NHL draft, but he wasn't chosen by any of the 30 teams, even though the scouting report had him as a decent two-way pivot with good size and a strong work ethic. Part of his decision to come here was for exposure to scouts, to get them thinking about him for the 16 draft.
I think it was best for my development and skills, personal, and to show myself to all the scouts from the NHL, because in Europe they barely come to Europe.
At 6'1", 202 pounds, he's pretty solid at this level, but in his first few games, he didn't exactly keep his head up and paid the price.
Yeah, the first game, was it third shift or so, I got flattened out over in the corner, and yeah, it was kind of a wake-up call. I knew it would be like that, very tough.
You know, he's got a good size, strong kid, skates well through traffic, and he has skill set, and I think that shows in his production so far. Obviously he's coming from Olympic-sized ice, you know, and being infused into North American style hockey, so there's been a bit of an adjustment for him in that respect, but you know, for the most part he's been engaging.
It's that 15 feet on the width of the rink that can mean a major adjustment from the larger European surface. It means less time to make decisions on what to do with the puck and less space to get away from opposing players.
It's way harder to make yourself time here, so everything is way faster. It's smaller, more compact, so I had a bit of problem the first couple of games, especially in the exhibition games. It was hard for me to adapt to this kind of ice, but after 2 or 3 games I started to get into the routine with the small ice, and now it's starting to kick in.
The D are on you, they're physical, they're in your face. So you know, there's a lot more, you know, individuality on the bigger ice. So you know, here you've got to play a more team-oriented game.
I think I'm a power forward. I like to go and grind up the puck, go get the puck, bring it to the net.
Thurkauf played center the last couple of seasons and idolized Ryan Getzlaf, a powerful two-way forward who can score and defend. In Kelowna, a team strong down the middle, he's been moved to the wing.
I started the season off with the national team on the wing side and started playing wing here in Kelowna, and I really started to like it.
Thurkauf started playing the game at 4 in a country where football, or soccer as we call it, is much more popular. But hockey's on the rise, and Thurkauf hopes to be a part of that at the World Junior Hockey Championships in Helsinki, Finland. Switzerland joins Canada, the US, Sweden, and Denmark in a tough Group A.
We've been bad a couple of years. Now we're starting to get better, especially in the juniors. We're starting to get being able to compete with the Canadian teams and Americans.
The puck just sitting there loose. Picked up, they score!